And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
And Sterno Supernova.
Hey there. What's going on?
Hey,
Sterno?
nothing much. Hey, we went out to a bar last night, and I had a quick question. Now, here's my understanding of the rules. If a drink is pink, that's a girly drink. If a drink is, if it's green, isn't it a girly drink too? If it's colored, pretty much, is that the rule? I mean, I had a drink. I had
if you think it's girly, then it probably is.
Well, I didn't think apple teenies were girly till someone told me they were girly.
I did, right?
No, I thought that with the scrubs. Remember when the guy goes?
No, I remember how this happened.
Okay.
We were at a bar, and you ordered an apple teeny. I said, "Why'd you order that?" And you said, "I like it." And then and then you ordered more. I said, "What? Stop!" I said, "Stop."
You did?
Yes.
I don't remember that part.
We were at a bar.
Okay.
I mean, you remember this bar? Time.
Yeah.
We were at Time.
Gone, long gone. Yeah.
At the time, you didn't know it was a girly drink.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and I kept telling you, and you were like, "Hey, why don't you order one of these?" I said, "No." This is a long time ago.
Yeah, way long. Yeah.
I kept telling you, "No." I'm a guy. I don't order those. I'm sure they're delicious.
They're very delicious. Yeah. I like apple
I kept telling you, I don't order that.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, you didn't listen to me.
I don't even remember you telling me not to order at that point. I remember
and then you see the episode of Scrubs where the guy orders an apple teeny and the guy says, "Okay, ma'am," or something like that.
Yeah.
Or "Here you go, ma'am."
I don't remember you telling me not to drink it.
But that episode of Scrubs came after that night at that bar, right?
I'll take your word for it.
Did I drink one of those drinks at that bar? No.
I don't even remember that part of the okay.
Because I've always known.
Okay. So, yeah, I ordered a drink last night. It was my second drink of the evening. The first one was suburban and ginger. The second one was some house drink. Something with Malibu rum and some banana liqueur and coconut milk and coconut juice and then it came out with a cherry on top, and you were like saying something like mighty girly looking drink or something like that to the effect. I don't know what you said exactly, but and I was like, oh man. So if the cherry had been like on the bottom, like sunken in there, would it still be girly or just?
First of all, let me just say, if you don't care, then order it.
I just didn't,
because you care too much. If I wanted that drink and I liked it, and you said, "Yo, that's a girly drink," I would have said, "Screw you, it's delicious."
Okay.
But
all right,
that's not my kind of drink, so I joke you.
Okay. And it was turning pink with that cherry in it too. So then I was like, okay, that's definitely.
I've had many a drinks with cherries in them.
Okay.
And I don't care.
Okay. So it's just a perception on my part.
But also, it did look very girly, and just look at you. You even questioned it without me saying anything to you.
Well, when they put the cherry on top, that was the cherry on top that made me like, oh crap. I don't think it was. I think it was fine because that little coconut shavings in it was clear. It was in a highballer cup glass. Is that right? The right term? The tall, narrow glasses. And I thought I think the cherry was the one that made me think it was. Well, and when you said something, it drove it home for me. So I immediately ate the cherry and just took it out of there. And I thought, okay, it should be fine now.
I'll admit, even without, there's like little sprinkles of coconut in it.
And the coconut was enough to make it bad. Okay. I'm just asking. I mean, like you said, it's, if I shouldn't care, but I do. And I just don't want to be drinking a girly drink when I don't really need to. Or at least when I don't intend to. See,
but that's what you like. You like those drinks. So if you want to keep ordering those.
Honestly, I was just testing it out because it sounded good. The taste.
Exactly, because those are the kinds of drinks you like.
It was experimenting. I'm saying with a weird accent. Experimenting just to see what I liked.
If you like apple teenies, order apple teenies. If you like banana coconut rum drinks, order banana coconut rum drinks.
Okay. All right.
I'm not a fruity drink guy. I really rarely order a fruity drink. I'll get a mojito every now and then.
Mm-hmm. I like margaritas. Margaritas are not girly, right? So.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a Mexican restaurant. Do as the Mexicans do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like a hard drink. See, that's me.
Uh-huh.
And which is completely opposite from a drink or fruity drink.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a preference, a taste. I like a good. I like Crown on the Rocks straight.
Yeah, or with some Crown and Coke or whatever. Yeah.
So it's just my preference, but if you want to order the fruity, colored drinks, then go ahead.
Okay, just asking because I just want to get the clarification because I wasn't sure.
Doesn't matter.
It does to me in a way. I don't know. I, just want to understand the rules.
You shouldn't be so self-conscious about
I'm
that.
self-conscious about everything.
I mean, there was no one in the bar really to impress.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
There wasn't anybody in the bar. It was fairly empty-ish. Yeah, so that's true. But still, I don't go to bars that often, really. So I want to make sure I understand if I would, so for next time.
Surprisingly, you do go to a lot of bars, but you just don't know it.
What?
When you go, you don't know you're going to a lot, but you do. You end up at more bars than you think. Maybe not as much as me. Maybe it's not as much as some of your other friends. But hey, you probably go several times a month, which is probably more than a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Right? You go more than once a month. You end up at a bar more than once a month.
Yeah, but a lot of times I go for food. So, yeah, okay, that's true. I mean, like, I don't always consider them bars, but they are bars sometimes.
Yeah, we go to the pizza place down the street.
That's all.
That's a straight up bar.
Yeah, I know, but I think of it as a pizza place more than a bar. But it's half of it is like a full on bar, and we sit in the bar area with a high top table. So,
and most people that go there to drink. Really,
I do drink.
Yeah.
But it's like going with my meal. So it's in my mind, it's not the same thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're at least in the bar environment, which means you're in the bar.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So see, your perception is I don't go to a lot of bars, but you do.
Well, now that you say that, I feel now I'm like, man, maybe I should go to bars less or something. I don't know.
Maybe you go more than me.
Well, I do stop in there more than like, hey, I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let me go to get some pizza in that one pizza place that's actually a bar. So, yeah, all right.
So when you say I rarely go to a bar, I look at you like, what are you talking about?
I was actually thinking too. I think I don't go to breweries that much, and I'm like, wait a minute,
you go like every weekend.
I know. I just realized that hasn't been true for a while now. I mean, that's not me. That's not a perception thing. It's just me not counting anymore. Oh, man, am I like a drinker now? I mean, like,
no, you're average. You're a normal person.
I just don't. I never, I only drink on weekends. That's generally my rule. So, okay, as long as I don't start drinking by myself and
you're an adult.
I know,
it makes you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't consider myself a drinker, like a person that drinks on a regular basis, but I actually do drink on a regular basis. It's just in my mind, that was the old definition of myself when I didn't go out as much to bars and breweries, and I never really adjusted for the new.
You don't really think about what you're doing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just going out to hang out with people. So yeah, wow.
Yet the other people who see you are like, dang, he's out there a lot. He goes out a lot.
I guess so. Wow.
It's just a perception. It's
yeah, I know, but I just hadn't updated that part of
you gotta stop and look at yourself every now and then.
Yeah.
You blaming all these alcoholics for going out all the time. You bad people.
Okay, maybe, but not necessarily. Okay, so now I get it. Sure.
I mean, some of the places we go to are more fancier bars, and some of them are like dive bars, and some of them are in between. So
yeah,
and we go to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I like going to that one pizza place you keep mentioning is because I feel like that's my go-to bar, I guess. So I mean, we used to have another bar that was really close, and like we knew the owner and it was kind of cool, but that was years ago. I was hoping to get something else like that, and I guess
we might. Know that.
Yeah,
there might be a bar coming up that we're gonna go to a lot, right?
Yeah, we could like, hey, what's up, owner, good friend of ours, person. So that's the hope, and that's the hope it becomes reality. So yeah.
And you've helped set up a social event at a bar coming up.
Not quite yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Dang, I've been said. I forgot. Again, I think of it as a restaurant too, but it's It's more. That's like,
straight.
but yeah, okay. I've forgotten about that. I mean, I'm not the lead guy organizing it. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I'm part of the organizing.
When we're going to a place like that, you don't even think that you're going to a bar, and yet we are.
Yeah.
Places like Yard House, Gordon Biersch, Kincaid's. Oh, no, Keegan's. That's the name.
Like Kincaid has been gone for a couple of years now.
Over here it has. But still a lot of it.
Yeah.
But all those are like, oh, I just go to restaurants. No, those are all bars.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if it's saying like Applebee's or Ruby Tuesdays, then you can probably say,
yeah, get away with that.
That's a restaurant with a bar, but it's more of a restaurant.
Right.
You know that. But the ones we're going to are
bars with food.
Bars, yeah.
Yeah.
And in Virginia, that's a big deal because there are laws. There are a lot of laws in Virginia with drinking.
Yeah. And ratios of food to alcohol sales.
So basically they do call them restaurants with bars, but
that's probably part of my problem. It's just I still think of them as a restaurant.
Yeah, but you're thinking in the 1960s still.
Okay.
You're thinking about the Prohibition days and
back in the Regal Beagle and stuff like that. I don't know. Sure. I don't. Yeah.
Do you prefer like a fancier bar?
No.
You'd prefer.
I want a nice neighborhood one where I was about to say where everybody knows my name, but that just sounded like, that's not what I was trying to do. But yeah, where people know me, I'd be cool if I can, hey, what's up, Sterno? Hey, usual, that kind of thing. I would love to have that.
Yeah, you just have to find your place, establish your rapport with everyone, and then let the free drinks roll in.
Exactly.
Which we do at a lot of. Well,
you do.
Yeah,
I don't do that anymore. I don't go out and I don't go to the same places like on a constant basis.
Yet every time I take you to a place, you know all these people at all these places. Well,
okay.
Surprisingly, it happened a lot.
Okay. The one you went to last night.
We went to a bar you had never been to ever. I've been there about 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
We walk in the door and like the manager walks up to you and shakes your hand right away.
Yeah.
Says, hey, Sterno. Hey, how are you doing? Have a seat.
I knew him from other things.
But yet you knew him.
That was just pure luck. I don't know.
The manager at the bar we have never been to walks straight up to you and says, hey,
how you doing? Yeah. Are you still working there? Oh, no, I stopped working there. Like we had a little conversation. So yeah, I knew the guy. He's cool with me.
Yeah, the brewery we went to, you happen to know someone over there too.
Well, that was an intentional thing.
Was it intentional, or did you know him before you knew he worked there?
I met him at a party.
Yeah, and then he happened to work there, but we do go there.
Right. So, well, I mean, I built the rapport.
Because at the party, you're at the party. You said, "Hey, I work at this brewery."
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Because I was like, because we've been talking, we wanted to, and this is not being, opportunistic. We're just, it'd be nice to have friendly faces at places we go. So we and I've talked about it before. If we know people, it's cool. They can, it's nice to have people that recognize that are friendly to us.
Yeah. And there was a time when we would go downtown and I'd be lines in front of all the bars.
Right.
And I'd be waved in,
yeah.
IP treatment, all that. Because we had to establish that rapport with the bouncers.
And we were going out every weekend. I mean, you were, at least I was almost every weekend. So yeah, that makes sense. But
yeah, I wouldn't stand in a line for anything.
Yeah.
If I had to stand in line, I wasn't going into that bar or whatever. But if they saw me and they wave me in, I'm in. I go in. So, and it's okay, so a lot of people who don't go out a lot, they end up standing in line and then they see someone who walks in, like who's that?
Yeah, who that person get to go in? Yeah. We've been waiting for like 10 minutes. What's up with that?
We worked to get to that point.
Yeah,
we go to these bars and restaurants like on the dead nights and constantly.
You start talking to people. You be friendly. You learn names. we just learned a new name this weekend of a guy at one of the breweries.
Yeah, yeah. We're working on someone right now for this.
Well, he came to us actually. So
Yeah.
I don't consider that working on him.
Yeah, but yeah, but basically, I'm just saying, in order to get the VIP treatment, our strategy is to go there often, meet not everybody,
No,
but basically pinpoint the important people or the people that'll hook you up.
yeah,
It's a strategy.
It's hard to say I'm not being opportunistic, but yeah.
But it is. I mean, I don't know if you noticed that's what we do, but I know
we talked about it.
Oh, yeah, I know
we
what I
blatantly
do.
talked about it out of not in the bar, but like actually in the bar too. Sometimes.
I mean, I usually try to get to know if it's a doorman or a bouncer. That's one guy. I'll try to hit one of them.
If you can get a bartender,
Bartender,
that's always good.
And waitresses always.
Mm-hmm.
So
pretty much, where does that leave? The bus boy?
No, I mean, there's I'm not meeting every bartender. I'm not meeting every waitress.
Right.
You hit a.
Oh yeah. That's true.
I mean, this sounds like common sense to a lot of people, and yet to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Who see us and
we talked about it maybe a podcast or two ago how we're not always the most friendly people, so it's making an effort, not like forcing, but at the same time not letting ourselves be super shy and not talk to people, because you could do that. You could get get your drink and not really engage people, and that's fine if you really want to do that, but you're not going to build any kind of rapport like you're talking about.
All right, so along those lines.
Of
what you were saying.
Yeah.
We were at an establishment yesterday. It was pretty much all white people. And then there was another group of Filipinos, 3 Filipinos there.
Yeah.
So it was us as Filipinos and 3 other Filipinos.
Yeah.
Did you feel an urge to have to go over to them and say, hey, what's up, Filipinos? We're here too.
No.
Or
I think if they looked at me, I would have given them the heads up. Hey, what's up? That thing. But and I felt like they were younger than us. Like
I didn't care about the age.
Well, yeah, I just feel like we're
other people. We're in this together.
I can see that. But at the same time, I feel like
we shouldn't be doing that because then
I felt like I was more uncles to them than.
See, I don't even see that.
Yeah, that's where I was coming from. Because I just been to a college. I went to the the alumni to one of our old college things, and I just been treated like an uncle. So that was still fresh in my mind. This guy kept on calling me sir. It was pissing me off.
See, but that's the thing. You see that. You pay attention to that. Right. You really pay attention to that. You make a big deal about their ages, and I don't care. I'm like, yo, that guy's jacket. That's pretty cool. I want that jacket. Okay. That's what I see. That's what I saw.
Yeah, you did. You gave me the rundown.
And I say, hey, look at those shoes.
Yeah, I did. Look at those shoes. These cost
cool shoes.
These cost this much, and you buy them at this place, and like she actually cares about the brand that she likes, and you're like, yeah, you've seen them in an ad there, and I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, you gave me the full rundown of those shoes, and I was like,
so it showed me what kind of people they were. I knew what they liked. I didn't care what their age was.
Okay.
Oh, they're young people. Them youngins over there.
No,
let's not associate.
I was
with
thinking they're kind of too cool for me, and I'm an older guy. That's what I was thinking. I wasn't like, those young whippersnappers with their fancy shoes and fancy jackets.
But that's how you're coming off.
How would I come off at anything? Because we didn't interact with them.
Yeah, because you said they're young. They're young. I don't know.
That's what I said mentally. I didn't. I never said it out loud.
You said it.
Did I say it out loud?
Yeah, you said it out loud, and then you also said some sentences that sort of associated with that.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. Sure. Okay.
To me, they're drinking. They're above 21. So
why didn't you approach them then? It was because of me?
No. See, that's what I'm asking you. I have a thing.
Right.
Like, do I feel obligated to approach them because they're Filipino, or is it better that I don't approach them and not bring race into it at all? You know what I'm saying? Am I only if I get approached by someone like, hey, we're Filipino, we got to stand together? Is that better than if we don't even acknowledge each other and say, hey, it's not a racial thing? I wouldn't walk up to a white person and say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I know. That's what I was struggling with last night.
Oh, you had a really deep conundrum going on there. I would just like,
they're young. I'm not gonna talk to them.
I'm too old to talk to them. That's what I was thinking. That was pretty much the end of my thinking on it. But yours is like, do we the people stand together, or do we let race not be an issue? Because you were like something about spreading out in the.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I was like, we were in one corner of the establishment,
right,
and they were sort of near us on that side,
right, and then we moved.
We moved to the other side. And they moved also.
And you were saying,
and it's like, do we balance the Filipino-ness of the establishment? That way we have Filipinos on one side and we're on the other side. That way it makes like we're a lot of them.
So we represent more evenly through the building.
Or do we all gather in the same corner
and show solidarity?
And or be a clique.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, and I said, I don't want to be too close to them because I don't want people to think that we're all together as a clique. Which is why I was like, hey, I think we should stay apart.
But didn't you say you knew them, sort of?
I recognize two of them.
Okay.
Sort of, in a way.
2 out of 3. So, yeah.
In a way, from like, things I've been to, parties.
Okay.
So, but I very faintly know them.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, I'm saying it's like if you're at work. Do you have a lot of Filipinos at your work?
No.
You have none, right? Maybe one
or two.
Let's say you didn't know. I think you do know. You know someone who's Filipino, right?
Yeah, but
and you know them.
I don't know if you're talking about the same guy.
No, okay.
I have a guy that works, but not in my building. That he comes by because he used to be in my group. So we have to confer every now and then. He's Filipino, but we don't see each other very much, and that's not really intentional.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, let's say you worked at a place. There's only you and one other Filipino guy.
Yeah.
Do you make it an effort to meet the other Filipino guy? Because you're the only two working there.
I did in my last place.
so there, you don't.
I mean, he actually coming up to me and remembering my name. Hey, Sterno, what's up? How you doing? And I think the problem was I forgot his name all the time. So I never wanted to talk to him because I felt bad that I forgot his name. And there was another one. There was one other Filipino there, but she was like, I knew her son, so she was all, talking to me all left and right. So I guess it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's different for me because I do have a lot of Filipinos who work with, around me in my departments and all that. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean, I wish, what's his name was here? Who's the guy that does this podcast too?
Playboy, yeah. Who's this guy? The guy that we see once a year, twice a year, maybe?
Yeah, we work in the same place. So he might have a different opinion of this, but we do have a lot of Filipinos. I mean, when I say a lot, it's not, I'm not like saying we're like half. No, it's like more than 10.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Within,
yeah,
like, maybe 200 people.
That's okay.
It's 10%.
Yes, good number.
It's more than the national average.
Yeah, I was going to say it's more than actual proportion of Filipinos to the population. I don't know. It's a lot.
But yeah. So I don't have the need to meet all of them, although I do know most of them.
So you have met them, but you still have the need to do it.
I know almost everybody that I work with. That's the thing.
Well, you've been there for a while too.
Yeah, that's the thing. I work with a lot of people, so I have to talk to people. I sit in meetings with everybody, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Although there's this one lady who works with us that Pinoy Playboy told me, I think she's Filipino. I'm like, I thought she was Mexican. But now that I know she's Filipino.
Well, you don't know. He just thinks she's Filipino.
Well, if it turns out that she is Filipino, I sort of feel like I do have to bond with her a little more. Because we're at this, like, we have a work relationship where we just talk work. But then if I'm finding out she's Filipino, I do talk to her a lot about work. Now do I talk to her a little bit more about
outside of work,
the struggle? Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just saying, hey, yeah.
I will admit that one Filipino guy that in my work now, whenever he comes around, like there are times when I'm just like, I'll just start talking Filipino stuff with him just because I don't get a chance to. So we're not talking about the struggle per se, but we're talking about, like. No,
I don't ever talk to anyone about the struggle. I don't want people
about how the man's keeping us down. No, I do talk Filipino stuff, and we can, because I see that he likes stuff too, because we're like, we don't get a chance to talk Filipino stuff because I can't with my non-Filipino
Yeah.
coworkers, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do that. But that, the whole question about whether we should group together or just be kind of, spread ourselves out and be rep. It was sort of reminded me of, years ago, there's other Filipino podcasts, and one of the guys criticized me because I was part of a Filipino organization. And he's like, well, why do we still need Filipino organizations? Shouldn't you just join other organizations and just represent by being active in the community? And I'm like, I think that's, I don't this it is, I think it is important to keep ties with, people of your.
Yeah, I had no problem with Filipino groups.
Yeah.
I'm just saying us out in general in social situations.
Oh, so I was getting too
Yes.
too okay, never mind. Sorry. I went a little too far with that. But yeah.
Now, no, like this. I do know a couple of Filipinos who don't want to work at certain places because there are too many Filipinos already there.
Really?
Yeah, who don't like the.
Are you saying they don't want to work with other Filipinos because they don't like the way the work ethic or something? Or
no. It's they don't want to be cliquish with Filipinos.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that's a deep subject. It's getting deper here.
Yeah, I know. I was just asking about girly drinks. Next thing we were talking about the interaction.
But I have heard that there's a lot of like a big clique of Filipinos work here. I don't want to work there because I don't want to be.
I think there is a danger of being too is it insular or just kind of staying within your group too much.
Yeah.
So you kind of it's a weird balance. You got to feel it out. There's no like set rules, like, oh, for every something people you should try to. I think you have to have a, just be aware of what you're doing and kind of think about stuff like you're doing right now, because you can't really say first, this is the way it has to be.
Yeah,
just feel it out.
Now I know you haven't seen the movie Get Out yet.
No,
but I'm set up the scene. It really doesn't ruin anything in the movie.
Okay.
But basically it's about a black guy who goes to a white neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's an outdoor party. They're all like someone's backyard. They're having a party. And there's one white girl brings her black boyfriend to this party.
Yeah.
And everyone's mingling. She's introducing the black boyfriend to her aunts and uncles and people in the neighborhood. Hey, this is my boyfriend. Whatever. And, and then there's a lot of people at the party. Everyone's white, old, And there's and then he's by himself at one time, and he sees another black person across the yard.
Yeah.
So he walks over to him, and he taps him and says, "Man, it's good to see another brother here." And then the guy is like, "Oh, well." He basically doesn't know. He basically says, "Hey, oh, you're talking to me because we're black," kind of thing. And that's where it's like, hey, if I gone up to those people, it's like, hey, it's good to see some more brothers here. And then we're like, oh, are you talking to us because we're Filipino? So that's where the balance or the question is.
I think another thing is that there is enough Filipinos in our area where I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah, it's one thing if we were like in bump the boonies.
Yeah.
Where you don't see another Asian.
Yeah, for like miles and miles.
For months.
Yeah, we don't have any problem finding Filipinos or Asian in this area.
In Virginia Beach, there's for the minorities, there's a large minority group of Asians.
Yeah. It's not, like I said, it's no problem finding other Asians or Filipinos.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like you're like, hey, man, I haven't seen another Asian, or something like that. It's good to see another Asian. You don't have to do any of that stuff.
I know some other places. I've been like some places in the Bay Area where it's like majority Asians. This is a totally different situation. Like you can walk into a mall, everyone in the mall is Asian. There's no reason to be talking to everyone.
So you just treat them like
white people tweet white people over here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
So some people probably don't even understand this conversation we're having.
Yeah. Yes, people that are Filipino and are in a fully Filipino area. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love going to the Bay Area. I love going to some of these malls where the majority of the people the majority is Asian.
Right. So you're just like every other person. It's not like But I do like the fact that in our area that you can there's not everybody's Filipinos or Asian, so you can just kind of you can recognize each other, but you don't have to be like, oh my god, I haven't seen another one of us in a while. It's like a right. I like the way it is. Maybe just because I've lived here all my life.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I live in Ohio for a while, so that was like we did make a big effort to find another Asian Filipino family, and we found one, and we were happy we interacted with them because that was all we had, and they were cool. I mean, I'm saying that's not the only reason, but we made an effort, whereas we normally wouldn't. But that was the only one we could connect with on that level culturally. So yeah, it does depend on like how to, just the ratios of people. So.
Yeah, and like it's different in different areas of the country. So
yeah,
what we're just saying is for us here. But the thought did occur to me, like, let's just walk up to these strangers and acknowledge them.
Yeah,
because I know they not acknowledge us. They knew we were there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, if you look across the room, there's a lot of people I didn't even pay attention to.
Yeah,
but 3 Filipinos
I'm sure
over
they
here.
knew that we knew they were there too.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's we were both aware of each other, or So yeah, I mean, I'm sure if there was like I'm saying obviously if we need somebody that they knew, if we had someone else in our group that was tight with them, or if there was a bridge person,
that's totally different thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously easily we would have at least walked up to them. But
now, if let's just say randomly, one of them got into an argument with like another person in the establishment. Let's say we're at a bar and same situation.
So do we stand with our brothers? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Do we stick up for them even though we don't know them? Because I've had this happen before.
Yeah.
And I've gotten close to the situation. Whereas if I had to, I would have been on the Asian guy's side.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't know this guy.
Okay, here, let's say this. Let's say this now. If we know for a fact the Asian guy's in the right, the other guy's in the wrong, I think I would definitely stand with the Asian guy.
Yeah. Now if there's just 2 white people, I know one's right and one's wrong.
I don't give a crap.
I just watch.
Yeah. Like, okay, I think this guy's gonna win.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Exactly.
Now, if we know the Asian guy's in the wrong,
yeah, that's different.
So we don't even
because I know a lot of asshole Filipinos in this area too. I know nice people, and I know,
But if you don't know anything about the situation, it's not about they're about to fight.
Then I lean towards helping out the Filipino guy.
Okay,
I'll lean towards it.
Yeah, I agree with the lean. Not necessarily. I wouldn't like run right up to him, but I'd be making my way to get in that.
Yeah, I'll get in
closer
vicinity. Say, hey, I'm nearby too. I got your back.
Maybe. You make sure you show where your allegiance lies.
Yeah, exactly.
In case something happens.
Exactly. I make it known that.
Yeah. Pretty much, you face the same way he does. You get behind him. It's it's standard fighting. I don't know what you call it. Etiquette. That's not you know what I mean. But anyway, so I agree with what you said there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, this was going through my head last night.
And if he said something like, if there was a racial word being spoken, then absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
There was no doubt then. I mean, come on now.
Now, let's say you were on that United flight, the airplane flight, where the Asian dude got dragged off. Do you say something? Do you stand up and say, yo?
Oh, man, that's a hard one right there.
Because he's an Asian guy. We feel he's in the right.
Yeah, because the whole thing is unfair.
Yeah, basically all the passengers are bonding together. But one thing, he's an Asian passenger.
Yeah.
And if you've been living in a igloo the last couple of months,
yeah,
there was an Asian doctor, or a flight was overbooked. They needed volunteers to make room for some other people. No one volunteered. They dragged off an Asian doctor.
Right, and he's asking why'd you pick me? And
that's the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah.
And white lady like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Look what you did to him.
That's a pretty good impression. Yeah,
I've seen the video hundreds of times in different videos.
I've seen it twice. I don't want to see that, but yeah.
I think
you would have done something
if I am on that plane. I say something. I get up. I get up.
You get up.
I get up and say something.
So you risk not getting kicked off the flight yourself.
Yeah.
Possibly being arrested.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
See, that's the thing. Those two things are,
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What are you guys doing?
Whatever.